mistakes. Making my way all 5 states.
The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Champ in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
All right, and we got a report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. The Memphis Grizzlies showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. Let's see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Heat trail by 6. Pass to Harris. Second chance effort. Left side, Jaquez. Mitchell finds Harris. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Champ, pounded by Harris. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They trail by 6. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 13 now.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Jaquez. 18 points for him. And the basket by Hachimura.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Champ. Pass to Ball. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Champ. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
That one misses. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Champ with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. On the wing, Porter. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Hachimura, the pass to Dunn. Outside Jaquez. Up and over Porter. Jaquez, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Wolf. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Hachimura outside. And again, no good by Miami.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
From deep. Champ with a rebound. Champ's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Dimon. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Heat trail by 8. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Now here's Hachimura. Mitchell, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Ware. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Champ. Nets keep it alive. Pass to Dimon. Here's Champ. Hachimura covering. Here's Wolf. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Heat trail by 8. To stop the drought. The shot by Dunn, no good. Well, the Nets shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Pass to Champ. Rebound by the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
That's tipped. And so it's Brooklyn, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Brooklyn, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Heat.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game, setting the floor for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Khalil Ware. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. Thomas passes to Champ. And here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Dunn outside. Pass to Ware. Now here's Mitchell. The three. Claxton with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ball passes to Champ. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Thomas right side. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Champ. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Heat trail by 9. Dunn outside. Here's Jaquez. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Hachimura from long range hits the trifecta. Hachimura's got 16 points.
Hachimura is a threat from out there. Got to stay connected to him.
Porter with a screen on Hachimura. Over to the wing. Claxton finds ball. Here's Champ. Clock at 6. Claxton a screen on Hachimura. Champ, good. Champ's got 27.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
There are so many ways Hachimura gets the job done.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Champ. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside Jaquez. Off target with the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Champ, defended by Dunn.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Heat trail by 10. Outside Jaquez. Hachimura outside. Let's go with a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Champ. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Champ's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the shot goes. Hachimura's got 20. Nets leading by 11. Here's Champ. He's got 34. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Nicholas Claxton. Heat trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Pass to Ware. Hachimura, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. 22 points for him.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Don outside. On the wing, Hachimura. Brooklyn pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ball outside. Porter, the pass to Champ. Back to Porter. Here's the three. Oh, he's locked in. Dreams his fifth shot in his many attempts.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Hachimura outside. Here's Jaquez. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jaquez has got 21 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Champ. He's got 36 points. Claxton a screen on Hachimura. Here's Champ. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Thomas outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Damn, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn.
He's checked in for Ball. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17-point game. Hachimura from long range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Champ. The rebound by Ware.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The 3 from Mitchell. Champ with a rebound. Champ's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Thomas with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Miami Heat said Coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And again, no good by Miami.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Champ, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Heat trail by 21. And here's a timeout from Aaron Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Good work there as it goes. Champ's got 46.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hero outside. Where the screen. Fires top of the key. Hero with the bucket.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Champ, pounded by Harris. Here's Champ. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Champ. Non-stop scoring machine right here. It's Thomas on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn, Clowney comes in for Claxton, and it's Whitehead in for Michael Porter. Miami also changing it up. Wiggins comes in for Dunn, and Yakachonis subbed in for Mitchell. Heat trail by 20. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book, and he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
6 to shoot. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Brooklyn pulls it in. Champ's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Thomas. Here's Champ. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And for the Heat, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's Yakachonis. Here's Ware. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ware's got 8 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Champ passes to Whitehead. To the paint. Hits yet again! Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Hero. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Champ. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Hero looking over the floor. Three-pointer off the mark. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Brooklyn out in front, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dimon out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Clowney in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Yakachonis, fires the three. Good D by Ball.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's Harris, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And here's Hero. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clowney. Lets the three fly. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Back to Harris. Jaquez against Porter. Here's Yakachonis. Harris down low. A good look from Wiggins. And that one's on target from the wing.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Whitehead. To the inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Wiggins passes to Harris. Back to Wiggins. Hero for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Dimon missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Jaquez. Hero outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound Brooklyn. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Jaquez against Ball. Outside Porter. From deep. Offensive board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Counted from distance. Yakachonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
On the wing, Porter. There's the triple. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Yakachonis. Back to Jaquez. Here's Yakachonis. Pounded by Ball. Jaquez, the pass to Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn with the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Back to Porter. This one for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Hero outside. From outside the arc. Porter pulls it in.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Dimon. Back to Porter. Ball outside. Pass to Dimon. Takes the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. Jaquez drives in, and the shot goes down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Inside, here's Champ. Pass to Clowney. Here's Champ. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Heat have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri's showing off that athletic ability.
Down low. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Jaquez. Hachimura outside. Fires the three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Champ. From the arc. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Jaquez. The putback. It's good on the putback. Hachimura's got 15 points here in the second half.
Strong sequence from Hachimura, getting after it.
Pass to Champ. On the wing man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For three, Demon. He buries it from three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Heat have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And here's Hachimura, uncovered. The rebound by the Nets. Champ's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Buries it from three. Hachimura's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Champ. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Hachimura. From 13, Champ with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Whitehead drains the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Down outside. Hachimura outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Got a piece of it. Outside Mitchell. Brooklyn with the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Champ. 4-3. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Jaquez. Back to Hachimura. Again, the Heat misses. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's good! He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jaquez. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists now tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Champ.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Here's Whitehead, outside man, to the middle. Here's Champ. And good! There's another!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Hachimura. 35 seconds left in the game. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Champ with a rebound. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Jaquez. Knocks it down from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
A good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Yeah, to me, it's all one row. What's the right play? What's the defense hoping we'll do? And what's the best way to counter that? Nights like tonight, the defense was hoping my guys would miss. Guess they got to keep open, Jennifer.
That's right, MP. Thank you.
All righty.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together.
Birthday's coming up.
You looking for a cake?
How'd you know?
Because I've been posting cake photos on Saturday, and someone over here has been taking notice.
About our international evaluation.
Every photo. Look, I'm not mad. You gotta buy me the supplies, okay?
Okay.
And I mean quality
The two of you are going to
ingredients,
save us
okay?
almost an hour.
Chemistry. You shortchange me? Great. Shortchange yourself.
How's that?
Well, glad you asked. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings,
You
right?
see the 40-point game out of Nevada yesterday?
Gather,
Sure
review,
did, and I'm thinking about
summarize,
raising our
and
total rank
I'll
for this
cap the meetings
kid.
at 30 minutes.
It's just one game, isn't it? The opponent wasn't ranked.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you always have a box score. I recorded 14 shot challenges during the game. The kid was everywhere.
Not to mention the 11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big college scoring games. Or running out shorter games and all.
Okay, listen though, let's not get all carried away. I'm bigger than that guy who was guarding the kid.
Make sure they run the drill on all sides, okay? Thanks.
Are they doing a half-court shot for a car tonight?
No, tonight is the full court putt for a house.
We have strange jobs.
Us are the halftime show doing handstands on a pile of 55 chairs.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary?